Ms. Candace Bowie-Walston, she's the owner of Ying Ming Group. Ms. Bowie-Walston is a business strategist, marketing consultant, and AI coach with a passion for helping entrepreneurs and small business owners leverage technology and storytelling to tell their brand. So without any further ado, we're in the hands of Ms. Bowie-Walston.
Thank you. Thank you. I told him he made my day. He was the one that gave me my, certified me for DBE. Yes, he interviewed me and everything, so I'm like, oh yay! He told me he's gonna be my monitor. I was like, you make my day today. All right, so I asked earlier how many of you guys have used AI for your business. I saw a few of the hands. Some of you did not come in. So show a hand if you have used AI, any form of AI at all. Yes, see. So a lot of you guys already know AI somewhat, right? And so I'm not gonna go being boring, talk about what's AI, because you guys already know. What I want to do today, by the way, this is a very nice animated AI presentation. I insist I do not want to have PowerPoint download because I want to show you guys the AI presentation. So, like I say, I'm not gonna bore you with what AI. You already know AI is big now. Everybody's using AI. If you have Google account, you probably use the AI on Google. If you're Facebook, there's probably some AI thing, and LinkedIn, AI writing, all of those stuff. But today, I want to talk about a few different tools that make my life very easy for content creation, for some of my business stuff as well. So the tool that we're going to go over is ChatGPT. Well, how many of you guys use ChatGPT? There you go. So you guys know what it is. How many of you use the paid version of ChatGPT? And that's your best friend, right? I named my ChatGPT Ava. I have to name, I talk to Ava every day. I'm not joking. Some of you guys think I was joking. This outfit was put together by Ava. I told Ava, I'm presenting, I have a purple dress. What goes well with this? And she gave me this all different color pattern and all of that, tell me what makes me look good and presentable. And here's the deal, guys. I'm presenting, but you guys see I have two cameras. They're gonna make me look good. So if any time I'm not sucking in that belly, you have to let me know, okay? So ChatGPT is great for, brainstorming, analyzing, all of those good stuff. If you have paid version, it's even better because it's actually connect to some other tool like Canva. If you know, how many of you guys use Canva? Great. So if you do the paid version, it actually directly connect to Canva already. So you won't have to do that, right? InVideo, how many of you heard about InVideo? How many of you guys do video for your marketing? Okay, so that's a new one, so great. How many of you heard of Big VU? No, okay, how many of you guys know that, television, they have teleprompter, right? So let's say if you want to do a marketing promotional video, you can't remember the damn thing on your script. What do? You need a teleprompter. Big VU is your best friend. So we're gonna go over all of those two today. Now, I'm not gonna go and do the lecture. I'm actually gonna do a lot of demonstration with you guys, so you will see me talking, but I'm gonna be moving, sitting high, and sometimes I'm gonna ask you to participate using your phone. There's some of the app that you could use, right? So, isn't that cool? My little AI man moving around. We already talked about what is AI, why you use AI. You guys already know AI is improving your life. And they do a lot of automated, repeated stuff. At the end of my presentation, I have a QR code for you to scan so you can get resources of this presentation, what goes with it. And when you go do that, it takes you to a website, asks you for email, and you put your email in, you got an email right away, you could download my resources while you're talking to me. That's automation. That's autoresponder. That's also AI. How many of you guys got on Facebook? And you talk to a bakery, right? Go on their Facebook, and then they have a message. You click on the message, they ask you a question, and they answer you. That's AI. That's a chatbot. So all of those are AI. You have used it before in one way or the other, but you just don't know it. The chatbot's been around since, I don't know, 2015, 16, because I used back then building it. So all of those AI stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with it. The AI success story, you guys already know. Using ChatGPT and Canva, great for content creation. ChatGPT help you, brainstorm. Canva could make it pretty for you. This one looks pretty, no? This is from Canva. I love Canva if you don't know yet, okay? Amazon using AI. In fact, I actually published a book using Canva and Amazon AI too. I published a adult coloring book for a single mom a couple months ago. I used ChatGPT to help me brainstorm. I use Canva to help me with all of the design. And then I use KDP, Amazon KDP, all of those tied together, and I have a book publishing. Okay? So you could be a publishing book writer. Chatbot we talk about. You could use chatbot so that, if you have a bakery, you don't have to be up at 12 o'clock at night to answer people's messages on Facebook. You could have them answer it. All right? When a while back, I have my business, I have Facebook. People will ask me what it calls lead magnet, right? At the end of the presentation, I say, I will give you guys a resource. Those are called lead magnet. I have it on my Facebook. They will message me at 1 o'clock at night, because I have clients from overseas. They'll message me at 1 o'clock at night. I'm not up. Sometimes I am, most of the time I'm in. But I'm not answering. And they say, oh, I want a lead generation playbook. They click this button. Okay, what's your business? They click this button. Guess what? Next thing they know, they got my playbook. That's all AI doing. I am not doing that. All right? So let's talk about ChatGPT. Now, I want to ask you guys, we have an hour here together, right? Do you want me to go one by one, two by each two to go through how you use it? Or do you want me to do a big one at the end, how I tie everything together? That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? One by one? We could do one by one. So I talk about ChatGPT. There's other one also with ChatGPT, right? For the content creation. How many of you guys use the Google Gemini on Google? Yeah, that's the same thing. But ChatGPT is better, right? ChatGPT is better, yeah. If you're not using ChatGPT, you need to. And if you're not using the paid version, it's the best $20, right? The best $20. Get it before it go up. Oh my God, they keep building up more and more stuff. And actually connecting to a lot of apps. So you could actually get ChatGPT and connecting to a lot of apps. So I'm gonna show you guys what I hope I could pull it up. So I'm gonna get out of this presentation for 1 second. I'm gonna show you something, okay? How many of you guys went to this morning's workshop, right? All of you? How many of you guys use your phone take picture as a notebook? Like, you take picture of the slide. All right, so I went to a workshop this morning too. I took a couple pictures, so I'm gonna show you what happened. I actually emailed myself those pictures. Hopefully I could bring it up. And I'm gonna use ChatGPT to analyze and put that in a notes form for me. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get into, if I remember, I sent it to myself. So give me a second, okay? Did I send it to myself? No, I did not. Hold on 1 second. Or am I in the wrong account? I am in the wrong account, didn't I? So now you can see all of my email. You don't want to see that. You know what? How about this? I do this better. How many of you guys applying for grant or writing proposal to apply job from IDOT, your RFP? No? Okay. Or any document. Let's put it this way. Any document that you do, I really want to show you the image. I don't know. I thought I sent it. We're gonna stop that so I can have my phone. I really want to show you guys what I did with that. So with ChatGPT, you could be as little as asking a question like, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Let's do this. I will do this quick one for you. All right, so now I have my ChatGPT app, right? I actually have, now you get to see everything. I didn't want to type. You know how much pressure it is to sit in front of people and typing? So I kind of planned that out for you. So I kind of write. Now, the key of using ChatGPT is to learn to talk to ChatGPT, okay? You have to write a prompt. And eventually you're gonna hear the term of prompt engineering, right? If you don't know how to write a prompt for your ChatGPT or for your AI at all, it's like you don't even have a good tool on hand. So you gotta learn how to write a prompt. So this is, mid-level prompt writing. So I basically say, I own a cake shop, whatever, right? I wanna write a promotional. I want ChatGPT to have a Facebook post that promoting the St. Patrick's Day, and I also want to generate an image, okay? So once you put that, you click and give it a few minutes, it will come up with a Facebook post, right? And because I asked for image, it will come up with an image as well. While it's doing this, I am going to email myself those images. I want to really show you what ChatGPT could do. I thought I did send myself email, but what do I know? I could be wrong. So let's take a look to see. You see how it writes in a post? It writes a post for you where you could just copy and paste it. It even have emoji and all the nonsense for you. Now you could go in as detailed as like matching your personal style. So you want to start when you get your ChatGPT, you want to teach your ChatGPT to be talking like you. So I am very much a humor person. I like humor, so I always say, write a post, have a little funny things to it, and then it will give you an image. You like it? Yeah, see? And it's AI. Look at that. So that's how you use AI. Now, we could go further with this. If you're content creator, so when you're doing ChatGPT, if you want to really have good content, you always want to tell, and for the paid version, ChatGPT remembers everything. It has very good memory. I told ChatGPT what my company is about. I told ChatGPT my company's mission, and all of that. Every time now I ask Ava a question, I say, Ava, I want you to write I want to do this with Yingming Group. It bring out Yingming Group memory right away, and then write it right away, right? So with ChatGPT, it remembers all of those information. With the paid version, I don't get paid for promoting ChatGPT because they don't have affiliate program, but I do think you should need the 20 minutes, $20, the best $20. Let's see, do we have it? Do we have the email? Okay, we do have the email. So this is the image that I took this morning from a workshop that I was attending, and I'm gonna show you. I took it with my cell phone. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna upload this. So you could upload any document on ChatGPT. So I'm uploading this. And I'm gonna tell Ava, hey Ava, these are see, this is pressure for me to type in front of you. See, now I can't type because you guys are all staring at me. Something like that, right? So I just tell her to analyze it for me. And it will analyze all of this important thing and give me a list, right? So that's the power of ChatGPT. Once you give it a minute, see how it's reading the image and give me the important thing on that image. So now, this is my notes. Now I can go ahead and delete those images so I can make more room for my phone to take more photo of me and my kids.
Right.
Not in that picture, right? Yes.
That was my workshop.
There you go. Yes, yes.
I attest to the accuracy that's happening on the screen now too.
Yes, see, it was a workshop. I didn't see you there. But this is the power of ChatGPT, right? All right, so that's ChatGPT. Now you know. Treat ChatGPT well, okay? I say good morning to Ava every morning. Yeah, my husband said you talk to Ava all the time. I will be in the middle of the night and start writing, right? And now we're talking about Canva. So like I say, this is Canva production. You know, Canva has a presentation like a PowerPoint. Now this animation, if I was downloading this animation, if I download this PowerPoint presentation, it doesn't have the animation. It doesn't look fun, it looks boring. With this one, it actually does the automation. But also Canva, now if you have ChatGPT, the paid version, it's already built in, so you could just log into your account. So with Canva, I could show you here on the computer how to use Canva. Okay. I gotta get out here. Okay, I'll come back. You see right here? Make me an image. All of these are AI tools. So let's make an image. What do we want? What do we want? Now you have to write a prompt, right? We write a prompt. Let's see. I was playing around with it. I think I say generate an image with the dragon flying over the ocean with rainbow. I think that's what I was, you know.
You ask ChatGPT to write you a prompt?
You are too advanced. I was gonna go do that. I was gonna do that. All right, so generate an image of the dragon flying over the ocean with a rainbow. Something like that, right? Let's see what it comes up with. Let's see what it comes up with. Now you could do this with, you could write a prompt. You could write a prompt to have ChatGPT to write your Facebook post, and then come to Canva to have, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Right? So now you have this. Which one do you like? I like this one. Now you could actually go and edit it. Now you could edit it to anything you want. So that's the power of ChatGPT. It's more than that. The presentation that I have, so now let's go to the presentation. So the presentation that I have, all this, it's a PowerPoint presentation. You see slide by slide. However, if you look between here, the little gap, when I click, I apply the move and match. The match and move. So if you notice this, our workshop plan, it has this little icon. When I go to the next slide, depending on where it is, this little robot, it's moving. It's moving because of the AI, right? That makes you stand out when you're doing presentation. I'm not boring. Yeah. Right? So that's Canva. There's so much you could do with Canva that it's more than just like, using the AI. I want all of you guys, if you have a chance tonight, go visit my booth tonight. Every single piece of those elements on my desk, I designed it by myself on Canva from a blank sheet of paper. It's a lot of work, but it's so fun. If you don't want to do it, hire me to do it. That's a good plug right there. Right? All right, let's go to, now, you guys did ChatGPT. How many of you guys use Canva already? And how many of you guys test out the AI tool in the Canva and using more than that, right? All right. Now we did the Canva, blah, blah, blah. You see, that's why I say I have to come back and go back in. So you guys have to be patient with me. InVideo. How many of you guys use InVideo? And why do you need, how many of you guys use video to market your business? How many of you guys are business owner here? Shame on you. If you haven't done video yet, really shame on you. You need to. Even if it's just using your phone to record yourself. I have him to sit here to do me a Facebook Live. I'm doing the presentation for you guys, but I'm marketing myself out there too. You have to do video. That boring of a picture and all of that is, too old school. Now in video, the good thing about in video is that, how many of you guys camera shy? Not like me, I'm all over the place. So if you're camera shy and you still want to promote your business, use it in video. So now we're gonna go into in video. I'm gonna show you quickly how can you do in video. Good thing I have account for all of this. So I could check all of this. Now, the in video one, oh, I need my phone. Where's my phone? They're gonna have to send me a text for me to log in. Hold on 1 second. All this security reason. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna put this in. Now in video, basically, so you go into in video, you will write a prompt, ask them to generate a video, and then they use professional stock image and video to put your video together, right? Who has a business? Who wants to give a try for their business? Yes. Pink Construction. Go ahead.
Pink hardhead.
Pink hardhead. Okay.
What is a Z on Pink?
You're in construction, right? All right. What would you like me to? So let's say, let's do a promotional video for. This is so much pressure for you guys watching me type with the S, right?
No,
Pink.
Z.
No.
Z.
Oh, V.
H-A-T-Z.
H-A-T.
Z.
Z. Oh.
Construction.
And tell me, it's a woman-owned.
African American woman-owned construction firm.
And you guys do what?
Roofing, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, concrete.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Roofing, electrical, painting. Okay, that's enough. All right, so I just asked for a promotional video. Let's see what it comes up. Sometime, see, this is why so good to have this. All right, I'm gonna copy this. Sometime I lost I will lose this whole thing. So I'm gonna click on generate video. It takes a little bit time. It probably take like a couple minutes to generate a video. Now, I have the paid version of it, and then because for my business, I used to do video with my face. I used to do video of myself all the time, right? But now I'm like, well, I'm kind of tired. I'm tired doing the makeup, standing in front of the camera, blah, 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 blah. So what I did is, with this paid version, I cloned my voice. So the video is actually going to be my voice in the British accent, because I have some accent and they think the British accent is the closest to it, right? So that's what's going to happen. You're going to hear my voice, voice over to this video, because I have the clone. Now, you could change it. Oh my God, when I did change it, it changed it to American, Western, American. It's so many different accents that I did not know. And I thought I had the cute accent. I'm like listening to some of this accent. I'm like, I didn't hear about this before. But it will take your prompt. Again, you could, back to his question, could you ask ChatGPT to write your prompt? The best thing you could do with ChatGPT besides brainstorming, I remember the first workshop that I went to, after I dabbling the AI for a little bit, and I went to talk to a person, and she told me, she said, all of this question that you asked me, go back to ask ChatGPT like you talking to me. So anytime if you want to use ChatGPT in the most effective way. If you want to talk to your coach, if you want to talk to your advisor, if you want to talk to your partner, you ask ChatGPT the same thing. A lot of time I'm like, Ava, I want to write a prompt for ChatGPT for me to do this to get the best result. Can you write me a prompt for me for ChatGPT? It will come up with a prompt, very detailed. All I did was copy and paste and put it in. It come up with a better result than my own prompt, right? So always, and then also, if you want to learn more about ChatGPT or InVideo AI or any platform, ask ChatGPT. I want to learn about Canva. Where can I find resources, pay or not pay? When I was doing resources on learning different AI tool and all that, I asked ChatGPT, do a research out there for me. I want most cost effective in learning AI and time. I have only this much time. And I want you to lay out a study plan for me. And I want you to look for some AI tool for note taking, so I don't have to take the notes. I'm too lazy for that. So let's do this. Now the video is still generating. So you guys see how all of these good things that you could do, and you could work together. So if you want to do a video, so if you have ChatGPT, you want to make a video for your business, go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to use InVideo AI to generate a video for me, for my business. Remember, you use the paid version of ChatGPT. They remember everything about your business, right? And say, I want a promotional video. I want to focusing on painting today. I don't want anything else. How can I write a most effective prompt for InVideo AI to generate a video for me? Does that make sense? So that's how you use the tool how you could work together with the tool. Still take a little bit of time. Yes?
So you're saying you have paid ChatGPT and paid InVideo AI as well?
Well, I have paid ChatGPT, I have paid InVideo AI, I have paid Canva. What else? I have paid BigVU.
And then, what were you saying as far as the most effective way when you're talking live to someone you could have asked the questions to ChatGPT? Is that in preparation for that conversation, or you're saying there's a way to do it live action?
If you want to brainstorm, ChatGPT would always be your go-to.
Do that first and then
Yes. I would always go to ChatGPT. I would always go to Ava before I go to anything else. I go to Ava, I brainstorm. Ava has been so good to me. She knows me very well by now. So, yes.
I saw on your ChatGPT account there was something on the corner that said templates.
Yes.
What is that? Is that a certain feature?
So with the paid version, they have the templates where you could actually create templates. You could actually ask them to create, let's say if I want to create a template for proposal, whatever. That's where you could go. They could generate that for you. And then on the left-hand side, you could see there's some apps. So some of the app that's connected to ChatGPT, you do have to pay the paid version in order to get that, right? There are so many AI tools out there. Please do not feel like you have to know everything or use everything. I use BigVU for a few years now because, like I said, I used to make video on myself, right? I can't remember all the script all the time because, it's a lot. So I have the BigVU as a teleprompter, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it in a little bit. This is taking too long because it's very slow. I'm sorry.
I think it's done.
It's done. It's just like loading. It takes a while. The video is done. So it's going to be. Now, when you look at this right now, let me give you a fair warning. When you're looking at this, right, it is not like the clear picture of everything, but when you download it, it's high def. It's very nice when you download it. But here, and then you see some watermark and all that, but when you download it, you won't see any of those. Now, if there's any image or any video there that you don't like, and you have some of your company own video, whatever, you could actually change it and replace it. So, I don't know how many of you, yes?
But what about if you don't really really like the version that they are giving you, can you try it again and ask them to do it maybe shorter version or more focus on something else?
You could do as many times as you want. But here's the thing. These people, they know how to make money. With the pay version, they have what they call how many image can you use per month. So if I click on my profile, it will tell me what's my usage. But if you're only gonna be making like one promotional video a month, you have plenty. You could keep trying. They don't charge you as usage until you download. So you could continue trying.
Watch the video to see if it's going to be within what we were expecting before we.
You could change it. This is not a final.
And you can say, I like this part, I didn't like that part.
I'm going to show you how you can change it in a little bit. Whenever this decided to work for me, I'm going to show you how you can change.
So the pictures that are used in this video, they're from the internet, right?
Yes. These already have copyright and these are licensed to use. So another thing like Canva, some of you guys say, well, can I use the image or whatever is inside of Canva? The Canva pay version, if you have the free version, they are free, downloadable. Those already have copyright, you could use that. But some of the high quality, better one, you have to pay, right, per image. But if you have the pay version, you have the right to do it. As long as you're adding your own element to it. So I told you I have actually published a coloring book for adult, right? I use different elements, right, from Canva. But I did not have one page with the element that just coming from one image and nothing else. They would not approve it if you just grab an image of this lady and put it there. You have to add other element to make it your own, okay? All right, so we come back to InVideo AI. How's that?
Candace, we have another question.
Oh, yes.
You know, if this particular app, it isn't considered paid, in this video, will be considered paid until you download it, is that correct?
You pay monthly. You pay money.
I know you pay monthly, but you also said that you have a certain amount of
The usage, yes.
you use, but each time you're generating a new one before you've approved it or
When you download it, that's when you use it.
that's when those
Yes, yes.
that image count
Yes,
goes towards your account.
yes. I don't. I'm sorry?
Is there an AI assistant for Excel?
AI assistant for Excel? Yes, there are. In fact, if you have ChatGPT, you could import your ChatGPT into Excel. Or you could ask ChatGPT to create Excel for you. And then there's another AI that I will not cover here. It's called a Map It. You could actually turn any form into a map for you. Map It. I don't know what's going on. This is taking too long, so I'm going to come back, okay? We're going to show you. The next tool that I want to show is I think we are on Big VU. Now, the Big VU, I'm going to log into my Big VU accounts first. Hold on. Big VU, it's like teleprompter. But now they have a lot of AI in there. I could clone my voice to. And they call the AI twin avatar. I record myself a couple minutes video. I submit it. They will turn that into a clone. So I could record any video. It would just replace that video with my clone. So I don't have to stand in front of the camera anymore. Now, in my opinion, they need more work on the AI twin avatar, the clone one. They're not where I like them. I did like the AI voice from Big VU more than InVideo. Do I remember my password? No, I don't. You know what? That's one thing that me and Ava, we do not share. Hold on. I'm going to get into it. If not, here's the thing. With Big VU, just because Big VU, it's the app where you can use it on the phone. I'm going to do, see, I can't project my phone. That's why I want to do it on the computer. But when you're recording the video, you're actually using your phone. All right, so you have so many apps you don't know. Okay, so here's my Big VU account. I'm gonna put a prompt in, and I'm gonna pass my phone around so you guys could kind of see as how it's recording. Not that we're doing a video, but I want to show you. Same thing, it works the same way. You put a prompt, you could put a prompt in Big VU and ask them to come up with a script for you too. All right, so you don't have to come up, and then you could look over the script. So I'm gonna do a script. I'm gonna write a script. Please generate. So much easier when I'm not typing in front of you guys. How about I say, please generate a script about 5 tips of using AI. Okay. So that's the thing that I have. So I put that prompt in there. It will start generating the script. Now, like I say, this serves as your teleprompter. When you go online on Big VU, you basically just put the prompt in and download your video. But when you're using it, it's mainly using on the phone or tablets if you want to use it, because this is where you're looking at it, and this is where you
You can download your ChatGPT beta account to both your laptop and desktop.
They all have apps. Yeah. So I have app for ChatGPT, I have app for InVideo, I have app for Big VU. Yeah. So here's the script that's come up with, right? So now I'm gonna pretend like we're gonna do a video so that I could pass the phone around so you know if you're using this to make video, what it looks like for you. Computer, for this app, computer is not the one, okay? So let's go recording. Now, here's your teleprompter. The words is gonna go as you go. You could ask to go how fast it goes or how slow you wanna go. But the script is right there. So if I'm gonna start recording, and then with the new AI feature, I don't have to put makeup on it anymore. It helped me put makeup on. I look so good on this, better than right now. So if I'm recording, you see how this is scrolling? The script is scrolling as you're reading it. That's what this whole AI tool is about. So that now you don't have to try to memorize it. And you know how many of you guys? Oh, you guys don't make a lot of video. But if you made a video before, like you're like recording, and then if I forgot my script, and your eyes rolling, trying to remember your script. Well, I don't have to. I'm looking directly to the camera, reading the script. The art is learn to read it. Oh, now the video. So now we're done with recording. I'm gonna record it again. How about that? New take, so you guys could see. Let's go. So now you could actually have the AI do this for you, and I look good when I use this with the makeup that they put. I chose the tone, what color I want. Yeah, what lipstick I want to make a video. The key is to read it in a very natural way, that not looking like you're reading it. And that's art. That's something that you have to learn on your own now, right? But this would help you with making video easier. Or if you have someone write a script for you already, you could just copy and paste the script. Back in the day, before the AI, that's what I did, right? I write a script and, read the script, perform in front of the camera. So That's big VU. Like I say, big VU, you use mostly on the phone or tablet, whichever one you recorded, okay? And then you don't like the background, you could always go get yourself a green screen, and then you could replace your company logo in it, anything you want. So now you could be more marketing. So there's no reason why you can't be doing video anymore, right? So let's take a look at this, see if it's, there you go, we're done. Let's take a look at this. Again, it does have watermark because we haven't downloaded yet, right?
I'm the only one that didn't know women could dominate construction. Well, let me introduce you to Pink Podcast. Founded by Sashi Ivy, Pink Podcast.
So I probably should, so now you probably should go change it. Pink Hardhead is woman only, right? Or something, right? Any image that you don't like or is too slow, you could change it. She looked good. So now, is it perfect? No. And that's why you could go do the editing. Let's say we don't like this image, right? All right, if we don't like this image, we want to replace it. So I'm gonna go, if you have your own image, which I did some, if you have your own image, you could replace it. You don't have your own image, you could put it in, what should I put it in?
Black women in construction.
And then let it search. Let's see. There you go. We could replace this, right? I could replace this image. Like if you have your own image or if you have your own video, you could replace it with it. I don't know how many of you attend the workshop that we had this morning with the CAD engineering. One of the promotional video about construction inspection, I use InVideo AI to generate that video, but I replace it a lot with our own stuff, our own video, our own image. But this is the beginning of it. There's so much. That's why I said you guys should do video. There's no reason for you not to. I know some of you guys came talk to me about storytelling, which is the workshop tomorrow. Go do some behind the scene picture of your company. Have a stack of them. And then you could start doing these type of nonsense as Ava, right? So I think we are pretty much done. Now, I did have the hands-on practice, but most of you guys do not have computer, or I would like it if you guys could try it, but I don't. And how much time do I have? I don't know. 30 minutes? Oh, good. I want to show you guys something, how I tie all of these together, how I would use it, okay? So, as a marketer, of course I write blog posts to educate people. You read, right? You probably read some educational stuff. So here's let's say you go and visit my company website, and let's talk about this, right? I'm reading, you're like looking at this and you're like, oh, this is good, but you know what? I don't have time to read it or whatever, if it's a long one. I just copy and paste the link of this blog post, and I put it here. Now, I'm the business owner for this. I want to, how many of you guys understanding of content creation here? Great, so you know content creation. A lot of people think, well, I made the blog post, that's it. Do you know that from one blog post, you could make a video of the blog post, and then from the video of a blog post, if it's 2-3 minutes of video, you could cut it into 30-second video, and then you could make different posts with it. So there's a lot of endless. So I'm gonna have this, okay? This is my blog post. I'm gonna say, hey Ava, this is the trick that I'm gonna show you. So pretty. I have time. Please take out, let's do a small batch, 15 quotes on social media marketing tips from this post. So I basically put the link of the blog post and I asked Ava, from this blog post, take out 15 quotes from there. That is social media marketing tips. That's my niche, right? And I wanted, I'm so polite with Ava. I use please all the time. So I asked Ava to take out 15 quotes, and I also asked for a CVS file. The reason being, I'm going to show you why. All right, it didn't give me a CVS. Ava, you're not doing it right. So that's okay. I just open a sheet and copy and paste it because I really want to show you what. So now I'm using ChatGPT, and now I'm going to go to use this and copy and paste it. No, not a big deal. I could just copy and paste it, right? I want to do it small so that it doesn't take a lot of time to load. That's why. I created 15 quotes from 100 quotes from one of my blog posts, and I generated 100 image posts in 2 minutes using Ava and Canva. Uh-oh, something is wrong right here. Did I not copy it right? I must not copy it right. Since I have time, I really want to show you. So all of you have the business. For you, the best way to actually market yourself is to become the expert in your area. So if you write blog for your business, and now you could actually, so this is my quote, right? 15 quote. I want to save it in CVS, not Excel, but CVS file. So, CSV, I'm sorry. That's why she's not doing it. Oops. So I'm going to save it. Where am I saving? And let's do it this right here. Let's do it on my desktop where I could easily find. How's that? All right. So now I save it. I use ChatGPT to come up with the quote from that particular article that I wrote. Of course, I have ChatGPT help me with that article too. Now I have that quote in a CSV form. I am going to go to Canva. I am going to, what I'm going to do is, I am going to use what I call, I'm going to go mobile video, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a design. Right now, I really don't care because I want to just show you. So I have this. I picked this, right? If you have the paid version, you could scroll down. So many apps. They just come up with so many of them. Right now, hold on. I don't want this. I don't want you. Bulk creation. So I click on that. And I'm uploading data. The file that I saved was right here. And then I'm gonna match it up. So it's already matching up, right? Connecting. So I'm gonna do, it's not, you know, they always do that when I'm like trying to do something, is just not listening to me. All right. Connect data. Where is connect data? Okay, there you go. Now it's not perfect, but it's gonna work. So I have 15 of them, right? So now it's connected. Let's hope it works. They always happen to like not working. So these are the 15 quotes. And then There you go. It makes 15 different little video for me. And guess what? You could download each one of them and post it on your social media. So the video, and you could, if you want to have music, you could always use the AI. There's an AI voice in here where you could actually use it to create your own music, the AI music. You could create that. So if I download this, I could post this on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So let's say that the Pink Heart, your company, I saw your brochure. You have a nice picture of the ladies. You could replace that video image with your logo and the ladies, and you write a post about 5 things to avoid when painting your house. I don't know. What do I know? And you write that blog post. You ask ChatGPT to pick out some of the tips out there, 1-line or 2-line quotes, and then you could do this creation. Now you have tips that you could post every single day, and then you could use different tools to do schedule posting. So, and then you could use the blog post. I could use this blog post, put it in ChatGPT. I'm like, okay, write me a prompt on telling NVIDIA AI to create a video for this blog post. And I want the video to be 2 to 3 minutes long, like that. And it will give me the prompt, and I take that prompt and go to NVIDIA AI and put it in there, NVIDIA AI using that prompt, and come up with a video. And then I can look at what image, what video I like, I don't like, right? Or I'm like, I want to record it myself. I'm going to have ChatGPT come up with the prompt for me, and I'm going to take it into Big VU, and I'm going to stand in front of a camera reading that script. So that's how you use all of these tools. All right, that's it for my presentation. I really wanted to show you guys this robot moving around, but all of this demo got my flow all off. Any question? Yes?
Just was kind of interested, as a business, how do you know that other businesses aren't using the same stock images all the time, and then yours becomes wrong? Just another.
That's a good question. That's the next thing that I was going to go, is like the best practice using AI tool. Now, everybody's like, AI is going to replace human. No, they're not. AI is smart as you let them to be. So you have to be the one that checking all of those, right? That's why I say in video AI, I encourage you to go behind the scene, take some photo of your people action shot so that you could replace that. But please do not use a cheap phone to take cheap, low quality photo, because then you're gonna have high quality picture and video from NVIDIA AI, and then here comes the blur picture, right?
So I guess going off that, is there a way to just have your videos?
Yes, you could replace it all by yourself. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yes. You could use it all by yourself. Yes.
So I use AI, and I have been following a lot of the critiques around artistry, intellectual property, things like that. There's also been some kind of equity concerns around the amount of energy that it takes to generate things using artificial intelligence, and how that can have a greater impact on marginalized communities. Are you able to speak to any of that, or?
I'm not an expert in that. I'm using it for my own good. Now, that's the thing, like, when you're using ChatGPT, if you use ChatGPT for writing, the best tool to pair with is Grammarly. Because Grammarly is humanized, and it also check the source of the information that's coming with it.
So I use AI a lot for content, and I do my own research. Like in the olden days, when we used to go to the library, find a periodical, that's how old I am. I actually went into a library. And set up the sources, and I still use quotes and footnotes from those sources. But AI is garbage in, garbage out. So everything that we're putting in it, it remembers, but it doesn't know
When-
we're putting in accurate information. So what tools do you know of that can help you double check that what they're spitting out is accurate without time-intensive retracking? Where did they get that information?
For writing, for content creation like that, Grammarly is the best tool to use. There are other tools out there that claim that they could humanize it. I tried it. I swear Grammarly is the best.
So it will actually catch.
Grammarly actually catch some of them so that you don't copy from other side. Grammarly is really good. And of course, the best tool is you.
Yeah.
The best tool is you. That's
What kind
it.
of securities on it? So I mean, and then if you're talking about things that are supposed to be non-disclosed or stuff like that, is that something that shouldn't be on there because they can reference that?
So a lot of platform now. So a lot of platform. So remember I showed you guys how to write a post for Facebook, right? A beautiful post. A lot of platforms like Facebook and other social media, they're suppressing those AI writing now. So that's an idea for you. Then you could rewrite it in your own word. So yes, they are like more and more suppressing the AI. They are catching, because AI is basically they go into the whole web everywhere, grabbing all the information, right? That's why I said everybody's worried that AI is going to replace your job. They're not, because they are getting information from elsewhere to put it together to fit your best.
So, for example, this is if you're using it for something that's secretive, and you're talking with it, and somebody else is working on the same thing, they can pull your information from. GPT will give it their information because you're giving it to it.
AI will be pulling.
Yeah.
It's just a big collector.
It is. It's just think of AI as getting information from Google. Everything that you Google, you read, they're pulling off it, the best one that fits you, and then they put it into the best way you could. That's why you is the best tool to really humanize it and put it in your own words.
And Google does that now automatically. It comes up the very first thing. In anything you research on Google, it will pull up the AI answer.
Yes.
You
Right.
have to go all the way down to actually find other websites and sources. And then you don't know how old those sources are, because I've caught it where that's data from 2011. Well, they've done better research since then. So that's another, I used to use the paid Grammarly. I didn't think it was worth it, but maybe it's better now.
From what I have used and I have done, Grammarly is better than other tools that I have. I mean, there's another one that I have tried. I can't remember the name because I didn't like it. I can't remember the name. They claim humanized it, but they don't. And then another thing is, when you're using ChatGPT, you really need to learn to teach your ChatGPT to talk like you. Like I have accent. I sometimes speak broken English. My ChatGPT will sometimes do that. Yes.
I think one of the things too is when you're using ChatGPT, the parameters that you give it is what's going to give you the
Yes.
quality of content you get back. So if you're concerned about sources, then ask to provide sources.
Will it do
If
that?
you're concerned about
Right.
dates,
Okay,
then make sure it's within the last 5 years.
That's a great
Like
idea.
you have to set those parameters
Yes.
at the beginning to get that
Where
quality
did you get that
content you're looking
information
for.
I haven't
Yep.
tried that.
So here's another thing about using ChatGPT. If it's for for you. Whenever I use the ChatGPT, and what I do is I will tell ChatGPT, please act as my marketing person. Whatever role that you need them to do, advisor or finance, please act as this role and help me. I would say, please act as marketing person. I need to have content. I need to have 15 data content, and on this business, you always tell them what role they need. You need your ChatGPT to act as. You tell them what you need, and then at the end, you always say, ask me any question for clarification before you do it. So it's now, then ChatGPT will start asking you questions. What's your company? What do you guys do? They will ask you questions. Now you could answer it tailored to you. Then they will start generate things that for your company and your company only, or your business only. So always act as whatever role you want them to do, and then tell them what to do. Always at the end say, ask me any question you need to gain clarification. So, yeah.
One time I was on a project that I needed to synthesize and find the benefits from 3 source documents, one that we had generated and 2 that the client had earlier generated. And we got a pretty nice first draft and then needed to source some things. And one of the benefits, I asked it where it got that, and it couldn't find it. It said, I must have read that somewhere. So we ended up having to take it out because we couldn't find where it came from either.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. Sometimes there was a few times I have asked ChatGPT to do something for me, and it couldn't come up with this thing. Maybe I told her my question must be too hard for the ChatGPT. Like I say, don't be afraid that the AI is going to replace your job. I don't believe it. You cannot. You have to do it on your own. Yes, that's why I said learning how to use those AI, it's good, but learning how to write a good prompt, it's better. Otherwise, you're just having a tool. A lot of people say, write the post that prompt that I put. The prompt that I have been putting out is very mid-level prompt that everybody does. Write me a post or do this. If I was writing a post, if I was writing a prompt, so I have ChatGPT act as my content creator, and I need this. This is the result that I want to gain, and I want to have some emoji or humor in it, or whatever. Ask me any question you have, and it will always ask me question. Never fail. Always ask me question. That's a good idea. So if you don't ask them to ask you question, they just come up with something general. But if you ask them to ask you question, it will tailor to you.
One time it kept coming up with garbage answers. I had to say, you have to check your work before you give it to me. I was like, oh yeah, I should do that. And then they started coming out better. But one tip I wanted to give the beginners that are approaching it, it gives you the option to copy and paste the results. But I was working with some formulas, and it was beautiful when it came out like a textbook, but I couldn't paste it into Word or Excel or whatever. And then I found out you could say, give this to me in a downloadable format.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the full file.
The earlier, when I did my own, I have 100 quote. I asked to put it into a CSV form, so I don't have to copy and paste it. And that's what I did. This is the easier one I could copy and paste, but with the 100 one, I didn't do that. And then when I was doing it, I gave them action item. So if you ask them to put it into a table format or CSV format, make sure you tell them put it in a CSV format with the column 1 this, column 2 this. So then they will lay it out the way that you want it.
I have a question a little bit different from what everybody's talking about. The video that we would like to put on LinkedIn or to do advertising of our company, how long it needs to be in order to not misplace, make sure that the people that are looking at it will be focused on it?
I would say, 1 minute's the longest. If you want to capture, it's a minute. It's long enough. 'Cause people's attention spans like 30 seconds. Look at everybody start moving already. All right, guys. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the workshop. Thank you.